The first additional point is that we often hear many people, they make remarks, they say, we should take the truth from everybody. Take the truth from everybody. We should learn the truth from everybody. Take the good, leave the bad, they also say, another one of their principles. But here, it is, as the Shaykh says, that they say, we take the truth from everybody. And sometimes they say, خُذِ الْحَقَّ مِمَّنْ جَاءَ بِهِ. Take the truth from anyone who brings it. And so there's some clarification needed about this issue. And the Shaykh says, first of all, what is the basic foundation in seeking knowledge? The basic foundation is that when you are going out of your way to seek knowledge and to go to someone to seek knowledge, then this is only from the people of truth. From the people of truth. The people who are the people of the Sunnah, people of knowledge of the Sharia. This knowledge is not taken except from the people who are grounded in this knowledge and who are grounded, who hold fast to the Sunnah, right? So this is the asl, this is what we start with when it comes to taking the truth. Meaning that if you want to leave your house and go and take knowledge from somebody, it is only from a scholar of the Sunnah, a person of the Sunnah, someone who is upon the Sunnah, right? This is where you seek out people to take knowledge from. So the asl is, it has to be someone, a person of the Sunnah. Secondly, the second situation is where something comes to you by way of somebody. You didn't go to them, but it is brought to you in an incidental interaction or an encounter or whatever it might be. And someone, or you come across something, you pick up a book and, or you meet somebody. So this is brought to you now. And this person, he might be a disbeliever. He might be a disbeliever. He might be a mubtadi' even. He might be a person of innovation, a person of misguidance. But he comes to you and he presents something to you, something that is stated, or he mentions something to you, and it happens to agree with the truth, right? He mentions something which is true. Now, obviously, we have to accept the truth because the truth is the truth, no matter who says the truth. So we have to accept the truth. So either this person, what he says, it happens to be correct and true, so we accept it as we are obligated to accept the truth, or it might oppose the Sunnah. So in that case, we reject it, and we are not obliged to take it. So basically, the Shaykh says that there are two scenarios or two situations, right? When it comes to accepting truth, there are two scenarios. The first one is the halatu at-talab wal-iltimas, right? This is where we go out, we step outside the house, we go to a particular mosque, we go to a particular learned person, a scholar, a student. We are the ones going to somebody. You only take knowledge from someone whom you know to be a person of the Sunnah, who is free from bid'ah, and who is not known for any opposition to the Sunnah, but he's someone who is upon the Sunnah, he defends the Sunnah, he's known for the Sunnah. So this is seeking knowledge, right? So this means that when the people say, take knowledge from everybody and anybody, take the good and leave no, this is false, right? Like, for example, go to this masjid, then go to that masjid, then go to the tablighi masjid, then go to this masjid, go to that masjid, then anything you take which is truth, take it, no. This is actually misguidance to tell the people to do this, because people might not have the criterion to know what is right and what is wrong. They might not have that level of knowledge, right? For that reason, you say you only take and you only seek knowledge from a person of the Sunnah, a scholar of the Sunnah, a student upon the way of the Sunnah, right? So this is the first situation. And the second situation is that is when something comes to you from a disbeliever or an innovator. It happens to agree with the Sunnah, and so in this case we accept the truth because he happened to agree with the truth, not because of him as a person, right? Because he happened to agree with the truth. The Shaykh goes on to mention a number of evidences for this from the Sunnah of the Messenger of Allah. And on one occasion there was a Jew, or he gives an example first of all. He says, imagine a Jew or a Christian comes to one of us. And sometimes this happens. And they mention something from the Bible, right? The Old Testament or the New Testament. And they say, for example, that in our Torah, so a Jew comes and he says, in our Torah, there is mentioned that the seven heavens, that the heavens are seven and the earths are seven. And that the command of Allah, the decree of Allah, the command of Allah, then it descends and ascends between the heavens and the earth. So we say, but this is correct. This is true. This is real knowledge, because this is what has come in the Quran. Because Allah Azza wa Jalla, He said in the Quran, Allahu alladhi khalaqa sab'a samawatin wa min al-ardi mithlahun yatanazzalu al-amr baynahun. Allah is the one who created the seven heavens and the earths of their like. And the affair, the command, ascends and descends between them. So we accept this because this is something which is true. And although he said a statement which is true, it agrees with the Sunnah, so we are obliged to take it from the Sunnah. The Shaykh also mentions, he says, look, there's also other examples in the Sahih of Al-Bukhari. I refer you to the book of Tafsir. Go back to the book of Tafsir. There's a hadith of Abdullah bin Mas'ud radiallahu anhu, and the hadith that the Shaykh is alluding to or referring to is the hadith in which a Jew came. In fact, there are numerous hadiths, but on this occasion a Jew came and he said that Allah Azza wa Jal, that He will place the heavens on a finger, and the earths on a finger, and the trees on a finger, and the herbage and the water on a finger, and the whole of all of the creation on a finger. And then the Messenger, he heard this and he started laughing out loud till his molar teeth could be seen. And then he mentioned the ayah in the Quran, وَمَا قَدْرُ اللَّهِ حَقَّ قَدْرِهِ, that they have not given Allah, وَمَا قَدْرُ اللَّهِ حَقَّ قَدْرِهِ, they have not given Allah His just and true estimation. And then the verse continues, وَالْأَرْضُ جَمِيعًا قَبْضَتُهُ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ وَالسَّمَاوَاتُ مَطْوِيَّاتٌ بِيَمِينِهِ, that the entire earth will be in His right hand, and the heavens will be will be in His grasp, and the heavens will be rolled in His right. Right? So, meaning that the Jew came with something which is correct and sound knowledge. And there are other hadiths as well, where the Jew mentions what is the reward of the people in paradise, that they will have such and such type of delight in paradise of food. And the Messenger confirmed and said, yes, this is correct. So the point being, this is one evidence. There are other evidences as well. For example, the shaitan that came to Abu Huraira and taught him, whom he caught trying to take something, and he said, I will teach you something if you let me go. And he taught him Ayatul Kursi. Say this at night time, and that's true knowledge. And so even though he is a devil, we take that true knowledge. Right? So we take the truth when it comes to us. We don't go out to the Yahudi, to the Nasrani, to the Mubtadi, to the Sufi, to the Ikhwani, to whoever it might be, to go and seek knowledge. And some scholars are of the view, such as Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen, rahimahullah, that even as it relates to the people of innovation and misguidance, that we do not even go to them to seek knowledge or a science or a knowledge which is neutral. For example, to learn the Arabic language from an innovator. Right? Even that would be, in the Shaykh's view, prohibited to do that. Because that's just an avenue and a stepping stone for you to be entered into misguidance.